Hello. Happy Sunday, peeps. Welcome back to the UAW. And tinkering with some stuff here, I have realized that I forgot to add the UAW little spinny logo thing that I had before I basically reset my computer. So we're missing out on that, but that's not a huge deal. It's more just aesthetics, which is fun, but we don't need it to continue. It's just a shame. I could pull it up real quick, but it takes it a minute. I'm not going to bother. I debated trying to do it during the ad break, but I realized too late into it. So it is what it is. But I hope you've all been doing well. I know a couple of you have been here since I got back from the convention. For my other streams, mostly Night Rain, but just chatting some while I kind of hung out on Friday. Night Rain, as many of you are aware, has been very fun. Would highly recommend it, though it's definitely not like a game necessarily for everyone. It's very much in that Soulsborne kind of category. And if you don't like that style of play, like I know Vodum preferred Bloodborne of like the titles and didn't really enjoy the slow nature of Dark Souls and all that. So keep that in mind. I would highly recommend looking like at either my videos or anyone's videos, really, just for gameplay to see how it feels. Because it's very different from the games themselves, but also very good in its own way. Like I think Tora put it best. It's not a full-on proper Souls game, but it is very inspired by it. It feels like a different team took the concept and ran with it and had a lot of fun. So it's like an IP, but not like a full-born Souls game. Even though the lore might coincide with the rest of it, which is still fine. But that's different. It's not DS2, therefore uninteresting. Okay, so I'm curious. It's true. There are Dark Souls 2 bosses. So I've had a couple people say like Dark Souls 2 is like the best one. And then I have more comfortably heard like people hate It's like Dark Souls 2 is like the weird black sheep of the family because Miyazaki wasn't like the lead on it, and it wasn't as good. Like it was like adequate, but it was nowhere near as good as like 1 and 3. So I'm very curious as to why like you and then like others herald it as like the best versus the others. But I totally get, like, it is not, 1 through 3 or something. It's an acquired taste. That is valid. I mean, I definitely feel like that is the case. Just because, like, I I can't remember specifics, but it's been, like, over, all the years since it came out. Just various people talking about it, like, when, a new one came out, or even, like, when people were playing it years after. It's always been the reason, though, but Miyazaki, though, yeah, shallow reasoning. I mean, that's the internet. Like... It doesn't have X, therefore it's terrible. What it does different and a lot different from other games is the dividing point. Yeah. And it's fair to say, like, up until, well, it's been a couple years now, but more recently, it was its own sort of thing, too. Like, Souls itself was a very unique sort of thing until everyone started copying the formula because, like, oh, hey, people like this? All right. But only a handful of games have been able to, like, truly capitalize on slower, more mechanics, interesting zones. Fair. It's a game by people that played the games. Remember, yeah. I thought Miyazaki played... Did he play Elden Ring? There was some interview, I think it was Elden Ring, like he added the summons because he was bad at them. Bad at the game. And so the summons helped him win. The hitbox mechanics are very... Well, part of the problem with the hitbox mechanics is like that bug where when you hit the ground, it wears down the sword, too. He's played Elden Ring recently. Fair. Okay. It's so wild to me that, like, he creates a game and doesn't play it. It's so just interesting because, like, so many developers are making a game to play their own game and not just exist in a space. It's a dev of a AAA game. Well, Demon Souls wasn't. It's like one of the forced industries for free time. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, like, you'd have to be like playing it some like during the development talks and everything. Like, you might not be able to just sit down and grind out the whole game, but like, fight this boss, run through here, do all that. I don't know. Also, I feel like he's high up enough now that he could probably relegate some of the duties to other people. I don't know. I don't know like the specifics of that industry well enough to confidently say one thing or the other on it. Like, I know he has to be busy to a degree, sure, but and then he's getting pulled into like interviews and talks and everything while he's doing all that stuff. So he said he's bad at playing them. Yeah, I know. It's just interesting that like so many developers historically have made a game they wanted to play. Like Miyamoto came up with Pikmin because he wanted to play just wandering around like in his garden. Pokemon came about because he thought it'd be fun to like have a game where you could like collect quote unquote bugs and battle them and trade them. Miyamoto didn't make that. I can't remember the guy's name though. But like the guy who made it said, that was the idea. That was the genesis of Pokemon. Which is there's this whole cadre of the fandom where they're not a feature you're supposed to use. Yeah. Well, they've decided like it's that weird gatekeeping community, which is always stupid. Like the only reason you should gatekeep against stuff is like racists and like that sort of thing. It's just like, oh yeah, we're taking this IP as our own. No, you're not, like kind of thing. But like, it can't just be like, oh, the only quote unquote correct way to play Elden Ring is to not use summons. It's like, no, it's a mechanic there. It isn't even a bug. It's literally a built-in mechanic. There's a cutscene, not a cutscene. There's like a dialogue choice that talks to you about it. Let alone the fact that the game is balanced around it. So their entire argument is invalid. Well, that's not a correct statement. Their argument is valid because it's a formulated opinion. However, it is still an incorrect decision. Anyways, Night Rain is fun. You should play it. I got the story beats for the Guardian done, which is amusing because I play him wrong. Like I can play him pretty well, but I play him wrong because you're supposed to use his shield more and I don't. I'm trying to learn how to do that better, but it is what it is. Got a pretty good Iron Eye build now too that I'm pleased with. And I've gotten 3? Yeah, 3 bosses downed. The Moth and Scorpion, the Dream floaty thing, and the dogs that you have to fight in order to fight anybody else. There's so many buffs to guarding. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to. I never... that's not entirely true. I never really played much of like a shield bearer person in the old setup. And Revel doesn't really do that. Is he playing Guardian? Or... But yeah, I need to like the Guardian's like shield mechanic is weird because I can't consistently get it to work. Like I've gotten better at it, but like I'll try to hit it and it just is like no. Oh, Revenant doesn't really do that. Okay, gotcha. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. It's like, is it Revel or Revenant? Revel's playing a Revenant. Night Rain just shows all the torrent was entirely worthless. Should have just gone with... Great! Wonderful! Hey, Yua. How goes? I don't know. Torrent is fun. And it's a novel idea. I don't know. Maybe you started. Maybe you were compelled to do so. Maybe you went crazy. Maybe those cats finally got to you. I don't know. I think it's a cool idea. I think they wanted to push something like a mounted combat sort of thing. But it was hard to do right on top of like all of the other stuff. I will say it was fun because being able to like have the weapon out and like dragging it along and then hitting people. I mean, they are. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, you definitely need to like make like a little like a large cube for them to hang out in with like a ceiling so they can't jump out of it. But it has to be pretty big so it isn't just like this confined like cage space. But it is what it is. But yeah, torrent. Like I liked the ability to like ride at with my weapon out and then like slash at people as they were going by while mounted. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a cat in a cage. And then like I know some of the bosses they kind of wanted you to do uh, torrent to fight, but like Arlie proved really well. But just the problem with that is just like if you're not already good at it, you have to just kind of like either pick it up on the fly and just like instinctively like, oh okay, I just do this, and then I aim like so, and bam, I hit him back. But if you're not immediately getting that, it's almost easier to just not be mounted and fight. I put them in the cage, but then they start screaming. Oh, Elden Ring is just way too big. I think that's the cool thing because it's a more natural environment of like a fantasy realm of just like plains and fields and whatnot. 3 times the content of, but 5 times the size of the map. Yeah, like I when I picture a fantasy setting though, like sort of like a castle and then like the sweeping lands of it and everything. I do kind of picture like what Elden Ring would look like, but it has that problem that nowhere near as bad, but the same problem that Starfield has of just like, oh hey, I'm going to A to B, and there's just nothing on the way sometimes, and so torrent helps facilitate that. Put a cage around like her desk and PC and everything. That could work. Just invert it. I'd be curious to see if they're like, let us in. We want to climb on you and ruin everything, knock everything over. Hey, got a day job. I don't have around 10 minutes to unlock Sad Bunny Spirit that does 2 damage. Hey now, Sad Bunny Spirit is meta, I'll have you know. It is the peak. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I can see the benefit of just having it so like you can run and it's fine. Have the kittens control you like Ratatouille. I don't mind it much. I think the only real problem with torrent versus like the quick run mechanic is when torrent would quote unquote die. You get knocked down hard and then you're down for like a lot longer than you would be if you just got hit, because it's like the knockdown and then like the punishment of like getting up real slow or something, versus like the run mechanic where it's just like you got hit, okay, you're gonna get knocked down regardless, but then they might just put in the mechanic where it's like, all right, if you're running then you're super vulnerable and you get up slow anyways. Have you seen that cosplay of that one girl did where she built like a little ratatouille and had it on her head and had some I can't remember if she put, I want to say she put her actual hair, but she might have had like fake extensions just to kind of like not accidentally rip out her hair, but then put an Arduino and some servos in it, like very simple ones, and so then it would kind of like shift and move a little bit, so it looked like the mouse was actually alive on her head. I discovered that you unlock them from the enemy, your spirit goes back to costing nothing. Willing to deal with it. Lock on, you can move around pretty easy in fights. Interesting. So it's only when. Hmm. Is that true with boss fights too? I feel like in boss fights, it's regardless, it costs something. I think once you're in the, I thought it was once you're in the arena, there is a cost associated with it. Help! Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. That's super useful because like the speed run is like really really good because especially like the final bosses of each run, they really love their hey, I'm gonna fly over here now and you can't deal with me. Like even ranged gets like damage fall off, so you can't do much to me on that. That's very interesting because there's always the associated initial cost of activating that sprint burst, but then the meter fills back up. Unless you're quote unquote in combat. But I guess the game associates lock on equals combat. Huh. I'll have to tinker with that and kind of get used to that. I do agree that the lock on mechanic is awful. Oh well, so the way the dogfight has to work with anyone, like other than like Iron Eye and any of the caster stuff, or anyone with a bow, I guess, is you have to wait for him to do like an attack and you punish, and you just rinse and repeat. And then once he goes into the split mode, usually he historically he is they will pick on one person to all attack. Sometimes one will split off to one and two will go to another, and then the third person needs to run in and start doing stuff. And then they don't adhere to like a loyalty of like, oh, you hit me the most, so now I'm going to focus on you sort of mechanic. So they might eventually turn, but I've literally started backing away and then they'll turn around. And it's super weird. The best advice I can give, like when on the split, is basically just everyone split up, run away, like stay relatively close to each other, but not such that you can accidentally like lead someone into someone else, which is tricky, but it's doable. It's just annoying. And then you have to wait for them to do like the little out bite and everything, and then you punish again. It's very frustrating because the camera close up to them is a mess. Had the best idea just run to the edge of the map where he splits and keep running until he merges back. They will. It's I believe it is time based because I've had runs where we did like boatloads of damage, and I've had runs where we did like almost no damage, and after an interval they remerge. I don't think there's a way to speed it up. I think it is he is like that for a minute or 30 seconds or so. I don't know the exact timing. But that's also kind of like something I've, especially when we've gotten close, like, we're down to like the last quarter of its health and everything, and then it splits. That's when I'm like, I haven't really conveyed it well, I think, when we've done runs, but I basically said, like, lame it out, just split up and run. Don't even engage. It's basically the dog's own ult. I mean, yeah. You have to be careful because I think the split dogs still have like the big leap, and they definitely have the fire blast. So you want to keep a little bit of stamina in the tank to at least do like an emergency roll if they do something like that. But yeah, but yeah, just lame it out. Honestly, half the time that works. The one exception I would say is when Tora, Mazed, and I did a run. Mazed had it so I had a holy lightning bow, and I kept charging lightning, and so Mazed's like little tri alchemy thing kept getting lightning and the lightning rod, and so they'd throw it down, and there was one point where two of the three dogs were inside it when it split, and you saw its health just go boom. It was awesome. Godfrey boss mode where you fight him and the lion. That'll be interesting to see. It might be way easier just because you can split, but it depends on how they do the AI again, I think. So we'll see. But yeah, like that's my basic recommendation is like you learn how to dodge all of his attacks because the only one I really have trouble with still, consistently trouble with, is his fire blast, because you're supposed to look at the middle head, but in like the heat of the moment, it's just very tricky. And when he does the second bite, and you're supposed to be able to tell because like the bite is a little bit different animation, because he just kind of goes out, out, and if you dodge the first, then the second one comes in, and you don't have time to. You technically can dodge away from it, but if you realize it too late, there's a very narrow window where you can compensate to actually get it away again. And it isn't just like a spam it to get away kind of thing either, I believe. And so that second one usually catches me if I'm not aware of it. Spam Duchess dodge. Well, yeah, Duchess has the best dodge in the game. Like, why not? Why not just avoid the damage? Like, oh, okay. Like, this is me playing Guardian, who has like the worst dodge in the game because you're supposed to block, or it's supposed to lean into blocking more, and it's just whatever. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's just like, well, yeah, of course. Yeah. Anyways, Night Rain's very good. I definitely get the kind of hesitation on it, man. I would recommend it. I've been having a lot of fun, but especially for the Soulsborne purists out there, go into it more with a mentality of this is not a full blown Souls game. This is a very heavily inspired Souls game. It's its own sort of thing in the Souls universe. It's almost like a Mario Kart or something, where it's just like the lore isn't fully adhered to here, but it's in the same universe. It has Mario and Peach and Luigi and Bowser and all that. I'm also just reminded of Bloodborne Kart before it got changed its name. It's just that sort of like it's in the universe of Bloodborne, even though it isn't an official one. So I said I mean, I know. I'm just making fun also because it's like, well, yeah, of course you have the cool thing. Like, why don't you do the cool thing? Is basically what I'm teasing. Due to the worry that every time I play a multiplayer game, I buy it to play with friends, play it once, and they move on to the next game. That is also valid. That is a valid, very valid concern. Because we're still going through it pretty hard, but it's also the trick of like scheduling, and then I know you're across the sea, so it's also finding a good time for it. Like I want to get back to Lockdown Protocol and Repo and those games again, but it's just also one of those like new games have come out, and so we're playing those. So it's just kind of finding the balance. And then I know Lethal Company has come out with an update the last couple of weeks or so. I can't remember exactly when, but it's supposedly, I think it is out. He was talking about it coming out soon. But that'd be interesting to take a look at and just see what's so different too, because there was another update that I haven't played and missed. I remember NK playing shortly after the one prior to this more recent one had come out. There's like a new map with like an elevator and some stuff in it. But yeah, so many games to play, too many to play, honestly. And I will say Night Rain definitely benefits from having people to play with in comms. Like even if one or two people aren't speaking in comms, having that one person just be like, "Hey, look out for this. Hey, let's look out for that. This person is doing this, or we need to do something about that." Oh, I did learn. I believe it's if you hold triangle and L3, push in the joystick. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's triangle L3. You will put a ping on yourself, and you can kind of spam it. So don't like spam it just to be annoying, but like if there's like a hey, I'm over here, or hey, there's a cool thing here, you can indicate something as such. But yeah, don't just do it because like ha 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 running da 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 da. But like either just a hey, I'm at the boss, or hey, there's this thing over here you guys should grab, or whatever. It can be very useful. Because there was one run where I played with a pub, and he was a little bit insulting because it's just like, here's the boss, and it's like, okay, thank you, kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure it was more of like a, I'm going to go do this, but it also at times felt like a, hey nubs, like it's over here. It's like, yeah, clearly, I'm out DPSing you right now, so thanks. But it was still very like, how do I do that? That is interesting. All right. We're going a little bit early here today, but we can go ahead and jump into it. I apologize for starting a little bit late here. I had a little bit of stomach troubles. I think it wasn't bad. It was just like I think something threw me off a little bit, threw me out of rhythm. I think the weather too, allergies and such. But yeah, let's go ahead and I was there when it was written. Exactly. I'm going to go ahead and run an ad here just to get out of the way. I don't think it will matter, but we're going to have a Royal Rumble, and those can take a minute, and invariably, if I don't, it will. So, I'm trying to upload stuff over and over to 2K just does not want to work right. Oh, I know, it's awful. It's been absolutely awful. I did get Tia, I will say. We will likely not see her tonight just because it's a Royal Rumble and we don't really have them there, but it might. I don't know how Universe handles the managers with that. I'm gonna bet no. But she is there. She's in the system. And I set her as the manager for DD and Tricks so far. I can add more as well. No. You are not, sadly. You definitely need to sit down with like me or Tora or someone and get that cranked out. So poke me sometime, me or Tora, sometime this week, and we'll try to. No! Don't explode. Disintegrate. But yeah. Let me go ahead and get the ads running here. And we'll get kicking. We'll kick into the show. CC in the upload menu kept showing him as being naked. Don't know about that bug. That's a new one to me. I know there's a bunch of stupid ones, though. That's very frustrating. But I remember you saying, like, just in some of the chats, just like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? There was a stretch. It's gotten better now, knock on wood. But there was a stretch where I would load it into the game and it just wouldn't connect online. Like, I didn't need it for 90% of the stuff I'm doing. But inevitably, it's like Tora or you or Trix or somebody had uploaded something, and it's like, oh, I need to download that. And I can't download that. So, yeah. And the solution ultimately that I had to come to was load up the game. Does it ask me to put in the EULA again? Then it's offline because it doesn't recognize I've signed on to that already. Restart the game. Rinse and repeat ad nauseum. Like, there was one point where I had to, like, reboot the game 6 times before it actually let me get in to download a character. It's so stupid. It's systematically gotten worse each game. I don't know why it's gotten so much worse. Like, you'd figure, like, with the branching system, they could have at least brought in some of the fixes from before, but I suspect they're just kind of sitting on some of the DLC stuff to fix some of that, and it's very frustrating. It's like EA's old tactic with The Sims, where you basically kind of needed all of them to fix like the majority of the problems, and they just wouldn't upload the fix to the core game. Because why bother? You're obviously going to buy the DLC, right? Right? It's stupid. Yeah. Let's kick off the ads, and we will be right back with the UAW. Ba-ba-da-bo. Oh, one thing I was thinking about as well. I was thinking about, so there was this, well, the ad is going here. There's this one guy that was talking on Twitter and Blue Sky about how some artist basically got his Warhammer fan art put on a YouTube video without permission. And he was just sort of like, what the heck? You know, he was talking about like how he has seen Advert. How he and other artists have basically seen their art get put up on a YouTube video, and then it's literally just taken, and then they get no commissions or anything. Like no one comes to them to get like custom art. It's just this sort of insulting, like, what the heck, dude? Here I am trying to starve, and you're just taking it for your famous YouTube channel. And so thankfully, I think the guy that initially got called out is going to try and talk to him. It's a shame that it had to come to, like, an entire couple thousand people basically pushing him and yelling at him to do it, but it is the step in the right direction. But the guy does a bunch of Necron art. Any credit going when they slap up fan art? Yeah. Like, at least tell me who made the art, because, like, there's some where it's just like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, aren't giving credit. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about maybe trying to commission that guy to make, like, a splash screen for this channel when I'm running an ad, and then, like, if I'm stepping away, the BRB screen, and just get, like, some custom art that way. And so it would be Shim, but, just, like, in that guy's style. I also want to get, like, one done of the Necron sort of, like, Cryptech, basically, like, sort of character I had made that was basically Shimron as well. So yeah, I'm going to see if they're taking commissions, and hopefully we'll get something cool out of that. They very well could just be like, oh, I don't want to do that. And it's like, oh, well. But, find a cool artist. Give them money. Hopefully they're not a scumbag. Most aren't. Some are. It's usually like the big famous ones, but I think it's partially because it's just gone to their head. It's like, oh, I can do this and get away with it, kind of thing. It's just like, no, you can't. I mean, maybe for a while, but it's going to catch up to you. Good luck. But anyways. Ad break is ended, except ads already ended. I will say, Trix did note there was one day where, on one ad on Friday, that went super, super long. So maybe Twitch is starting to like me. I don't know. But yes, let's get right into the thick of it here. So we are back after basically a month-long hiatus, yeah? Thereabouts. It's about 3 weeks, yeah, so right around a month. Depends on the month. But we're just kicking things back off with a Royal Rumble here tonight. A very simple show. I know it's kind of the cop-out answer for a lot of shows that I've done. But at the same time, it's just very easy and fun. It's still fun to watch, and then it's also a good way to kind of get back into the swing of things and just get into the habit of doing streaming again. Because there's definitely just that, I don't know, I'm kind of busy, and like I could do some other things, and you get out of that process, and that's any sort of habit. So it's a good way to kind of get back into it. So we are back here tonight into the Royal Rumble. The roster is set to random, so even I do not know who will be coming down lane here tonight. But we do have a few new wrestlers that we will be seeing their 2K25 debut. So keep your eyes peeled and your excitement ready for the Royal Rumble here coming up next.
The following is the Royal Rumble match! Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Except they won't, because that's not a thing for us.
Introducing the participants. First, from parts unknown, Lady Kwan.
Royal Grongle. Lady Khan, our first contender of this Royal Rumble here tonight. Do they have what it takes to run the gauntlet and make UAW
Introducing
history?
The individual who drew number 2 from Osaka, Japan.
Okay, so lessons learned here. Apparently, if someone is selected in there automatically, it might select their second outfit, which isn't an outfit. Except it isn't, because it has Hyena's like look and like eyes and everything and like the makeup. I'm pretty sure this is because in the random selection it selected her second costume, which is nothing. But yeah, also 2K25. That doesn't excuse 2K25 at all. But I think that's what happened. We'll see if it happens again, because there's like one or two more. Lessons learned. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. No, the game is just straight up borked. Oh, there's just a bug. All right. Wow. That is amazing. Khan pushing back against Hyena, knocking her to the mat. You left me for a month. I broke. I mean, I would be amazed if I was the reason that it's broken. Khan just tormenting Hyena here. DJ Doggo stepping in. Will Doggo make history once more, going the distance in tonight's Royal Rumble. DJ Dog. Oh! Tried to upload Tia and her empty slots for sharing this early despite... What? Whatever update they had last week. I'm sure, yeah. I having been, like, adjacent to enough code things, I know that it's very possible that you accidentally reintroduce, like, an old bug or something. It's like an hour to download, it breaks everything. Yeah. Yeah, Stella's one of the tallest. I don't think she is the tallest, but she's up there. KJ coming down the ramp. Will it be in time to potentially save DJ Doggo from Stell? Doggo holding on to the ropes on her own. KJ rampaging through, knocking Hyena onto the mat. Ooh, Stell able to push off Doggo. Stell just using that brute power to overwhelm the winningest champion in the UAW. Dirty moves. I don't know about that. It's literally just pushing. Khan sliding down to Stell, sorry, to only be caught by Keija. Keija using a bit of her exercise routine here on stage. Unfortunately, Lady Khan being the equipment. Feel that skull is not regulation. Anything's regulation if you allow it. Vixen single-handedly trying to slow the pace of Keija and Stell. Keija sweeping free, though, getting the back of the leg. Kind of flung across the ring by Stell. Stell going to grab Keija, getting her into the corner. Wild Vixen coming from behind, grabbing Stell. Stell breaking free with a booty bump. Keija now free of the corner, getting Wild Vixen into the corner. Stell capitalizing it with a face punch. Quickly turning their attention away, though. Vixen now having to deal with the recently arrived Akeisha, breaking free of her grasp. Ooh! A clothesline sending Hyena over the ring by Stell. Stell with the only eliminations thus far, but there's no time to pause as the next wrestler coming down the ramp, NK. Stell flinging Akeisha across the ring with that titanic height and strength, sending Akeisha to the corner, and NK more than willing to take the prize as it's offered to her. NK pushing Stell back to the corner, but quickly grabbed by Keija. Khan in a little bit of peril there. That slap not selling too well against Stell, but quickly grabbed by Keija. NK trying to recover in the corner as Vixen sending Akeisha to the mat, but only to get charged by Stell. See how things pan out here. The wild Hagewashi coming into the ring. Will she seek vengeance on her tag team partner, or is she just here for chaos as usual? Hagewashi distracted a little bit there by Stell, unable to seal the deal, pushing Akeisha out, but Stell able to get Wild Vixen over the ropes and eliminating her from the ring. Hagewashi looking to eliminate Stell there, but the block preventing anything from getting even over the ropes, and Hagewashi finding herself in peril against Keija as Stell washes on. Lady Khan in peril now against NK, trying to get her over the ropes, and yes, not able to hold on. But don't stop there, folks. Maze now entering the ring. Keija trying to fight back against NK, putting up a good fight here. Ooh! Stell, 2 for 2, taking the wild ladies out here, both Hagewashi and Hyena. Maze trying to recover here on the ropes. Stell turning her attention to Akeisha. NK dropped from the titanic height of Keija. Keija getting flung up into the air and then dropped hard under the fist. Stell is simply on fire here tonight. But there's still more to come. Keisha breaking free of Stell's grasp. NK coming in to deal with Akeisha. Elara quickly grabbed by Stell. Elara able to reverse, getting Stell on the ropes. NK on the ropes as well, getting back inside though. Keija recovering from the corner. Maze trying to line something up, but NK slipping free. Elara over the ropes, but with a quick counter sending Stell back. Stell ready for Maze coming from behind. Maze landing a little bit short off the ropes. NK dropped into the turnbuckle, and I missed it, but Akeisha has been eliminated as well. Coming at number 12, Katan running down the ropes, running through the ropes. Keija over the ropes, eliminated by NK. Elara once again in peril, but able to counter and break free from Maze's attempt. NK on the ropes, trying to, unable to hold firm against Stell, who is on an absolute rampage, taking name after name here tonight. Elara Stell not wanting to deal with her, simply lifting her up and ripping her grasp from the ropes and then summarily dropping her onto the mat outside. Fittingly, number 13, Nightmare Corey Knight coming into the ring. And then we have a four-way bout here right in the middle. Stell looking to eliminate her partner's tag team partner. Nightmare holding on for dear life as Kat stomping Mazed on the ring. Nightmare back in the ring, trying to deal with Stell. Stell breaking through, going for the chest, flipping her over. But Nightmare able to reverse it. Stell with a reversal, getting Nightmare on the ropes. Tabby stepping in the ring. Nightmare quickly intervening, getting back in. With a moonsault landing on the attempting to escape Mazed. Still now turning her attention to Kat. Kat rolling free. Nightmare in the corner with Tabby. Still swinging and hitting not one but two opponents. Maze going seemingly for the rescue of Nightmare there, but only getting hit by a drop kick from Tabby. Still trying to break free of Kat's grasp. And ladies and gentlemen, in her 2K25 debut, number 15, Yua. Wait a minute. Cat over the ropes. Nightmare with the elimination. You are getting grabbed. Ooh. Still launched into the air by Nightmare. Nightmare turning her attention to Maze. Yua now approaching a temporarily stunned Tabby on the ropes. Looking to go for the elimination from both people. Still resting on the side. Coming in at number 16, Revel. Maze recovering from the corner, pushing Nightmare to the ropes. Revel running in, Tabby able to recover and get back in. Ooh! With a tag team duo, Stell and Revel just blow for blow, eliminating Maze right after Maze had eliminated Nightmare. Revel finding himself in peril now as Stell continues this vicious assault we've seen so far, putting Revel into the corner. But no, Revel able to reverse, Tabby able to get back and break free after the attempt from Yua as well. Revel trying to end this reign of terror from Stell, trying to get her out of the ring, but Stell holding firm. Tabby watching on, waiting for something to happen here. Standing so close might be a bit of a risk. Stell finally pushing back and getting Revel back inside the ring, and stepping in, El Molina. Molina quickly finding herself in peril, getting dragged to the corner by Stell. Revel with the counter though, grabbing the foot, but Tabby able to convene and get the kickback on her. Yua now back up, thrown into the corner by Tabby. Tabby grabbed by Revel and pushed into the corner. Molina breaking free. Stell pushed into the ring by throwback, and a suplex from Yua sends Stell spiraling. Tabby in peril in the corner here by Revel. Revel still putting up a fight, but Tabby has a chance to survive. But will things shake up with number 18, Eric steps into the ring. Aaron quickly taking things to task here, grabbing Molina by her kick, and the sock to the face sends Molina packing into the corner. Aaron looking for the prize now, going and for Stell, slamming her onto the mat and trying to do some damage to the arms. It's a solid strategy here because you can't hold on to the ropes. You are not going to survive any fling over there. Meanwhile, Revel in peril, unable to hold on. Tabby with the elimination.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Number 19, Shimron stepping into the ring. Molina doing good work against Aaron as Stell in peril from Yua. Shimron trying to go for the leap across the ropes, falling a bit shy. Ooh! I'm not sure if Aaron was going for the elimination, but a clothesline sending Shimron to the mat. Meanwhile, Stell in major peril if Yua can just get that cantilever action to work, but Stell able to fling back and stepping back inside the ring, sending Yua to the mat. Ooh, a feint. Molina looking for the dragon punch, but with a kick, Molina goes packing, and Tabby with the elimination of Aaron outside the ring. Stell grabbing Tabby from behind, simply dropping her onto the mat as Phantasma steps in now. Yua and El Molina recovering on the ropes. El Molina standing back up to deal with Phantasma. Shimron trying to do something there with Stell, but unsuccessful in getting anywhere with it. Molina in peril there for a moment, but a quick intervention from Tabby, stopping Phantasma from sealing the deal. A high kick sending Stell down. Phantasma changing her attention now to Tabby. Tabby juking out of the way in time. Yua and Shimron going at it. Shimron getting Yua over the ropes, and the elimination.
Has been eliminated.
MM coming down the ramp. And we'll see the powerhouses now and see how they fare against each other as Stell continues to assault against Tabby. Tabby over the ropes. Stell looking to... Ooh, no! The counter sending Stell backwards. Meanwhile, MM turning her full might and attention against Shimron as Phantasma lines up off the ropes. A dropkick falling just shy, and Molina there for the punish. MM sent over the ropes by Shimron, trying to go, but no. A quick reversal, sending MM packing a punch against Shimron, getting back inside the ring. Molina lining up against Stell. Stell getting grabbed here as Tora comes in. Will she save her partner Stell, or is she in it to win it? Shimron sent over the ropes. No, unable to hold on as MM sends her packing. Tora going for the elimination from behind, but MM ready and waiting, but now a back and forth continues. Molina able to hold on against Stell, as Stell now has to deal with Phantasma, and then Molina. Molina trying to get a grip on here, but Stell refusing to go down. Meanwhile, Phantasma getting a little bit of trouble here. A slap sending to MM, and MM saying, this is not acceptable. A good juke there from Tora sends Tabby on her knees, and possibly a slam. No, getting thrown into the corner. MM now turning her attention to Stell, and into the ring steps Otto. Tabby in risk of elimination by Tora now as Phantasma tries to recuperate in the corner. MM going for Otto. Molina on the mat. Stell trying to recover on the side of the ring. Phantasma and MM tag teaming against Otto, getting slung over as Phantasma up and over, hitting Tabby in the back. MM a little bit upset that her combo was broken there, but Phantasma doesn't give her a break as she continues her assault against MM. Molina off of the top rope, leaping on to Phantasma as Tora gets Tabby onto the mat, and Tora finding the trouble of MM as well. This Titanic Titan certainly can take a beating and then sends twice as much right back at you. Meanwhile, number 24, Zad stepping into the ring. We are reaching full house capacity here. Stell with a high boot, unable to successfully land against Tabby. Tabby landing off the ropes, hitting Otto and Stell. Zad trying to get Tora on the mat there, but Tora pushing back, only to be kicked down by MM. MM looking for the elimination of Otto. Otto breaking free. Phantasma, Zad, Molina, and Stell all trying to recuperate as the pandemonium continues. Molina back up, now ripping Tora down on, but successfully Tora breaking free. Stell now turning her attention there and temporarily breaking things up. Meanwhile, Zad and Otto going at it. Zad getting caught in a little bit of peril here as Otto gets it, and there's the headbutt against the knee. MM quickly rising, getting Otto from behind, lifting him up, and the slam. Zad going for Tabby. Ooh, Tora with the elimination of El Molina on the side there. Zad dropped against the turnbuckle by Stell. Will anyone be able to stop this Titan here inside the ring? There's so much pandemonium, no one quite focusing on any one opponent. It's going to be difficult to say. Zad with the clothesline, though, certainly putting up a valiant effort, getting Stell on the mat. Otto rising up and now dealing with Zad in the corner. Still trying to recuperate in the corner, getting some precious seconds here to catch her breath as MM continues this vicious assault against Phantasma, lifting her up on their shoulders and just dropping her face first onto the ring. Tor back in it now, attacking Otto. Stell lifting up Tabby, trying to get her over the ropes. Zad in the corner, but breaking free from MM, and Stell with the elimination of Tabby once more. Phantasma trying to get some hits in against Stell, but Zad intervening and stopping Phantasma. Zad turning her attention to Stell, but no. Zad trying to make his decision here. Otto over the ropes. Tora going for the elimination, only to be grabbed by Zad. Zad dragging Tora into the corner. MM rising and getting knocked down by Otto. Otto and MM going at it now. Otto getting slammed down once again by MM. Phantasma over the ropes. MM looking for the elimination that Zad had set up, but Phantasma had enough time to recover and survives yet another second. Quickly, there's so much going on, exactly. Hito stepping into the ring now, quickly grabbed by Stell. Stell slammed onto the mat. Otto trying to recover on the ropes, right beside Zad, Stell, Hito, and Phantasma getting grabbed. Otto putting good work here against MM. MM looks a little bit stunned. I think the blows have finally started to take their toll, but will it be enough to intervene and get the elimination? Hito, MM, and Stell meeting in the middle. Stell trying to take charge, but MM with a good series of blows. MM getting juked, though. Getting Otto down on the mat, but hit in the back. And stepping into the ring is Jolty. Tora going for the headlock here of Hito as MM and Stell continue on back and forth. MM knocked on her butt. Otto going for the trying to get some damage here as well. Tora stepping against Otto. Phantasma going up against Zad. Hito trying to recover on the ropes. Otto breaking free of Tora's grasp, trying to push back. Meanwhile, Jolty looking to try and get the elimination as Zad drop kicked out of the ring by Phantasma. Stell flung over by Phantasma as MM, carried by Otto, dropped and sucker punched right in the face. Stell and Tora recovering in the corner here, but Tora not getting a moment's respite as Otto punishes her on the mat. Meanwhile, Jolton, serious risk of elimination as Phantasma and Hito try to team up against them. Jolt able to have a desperate grasp on the ropes as Otto leaps from the corner onto Tora. Stell stepping in, though, throwing Otto against the ropes with a high boot, knocking Otto onto the mat. Stell turning her attention to Jolty. Hito turning their attention to MM. Phantasma trying to recuperate alongside Otto in the corner as Tora steps back in. Stell over the ropes. Jolty intervened and preventing the potential elimination by Hito. Otto seeing an opportunity with a drop kick against Stell. Stell down, but Tora quickly stepping in. Jolty with the elimination of Hito. Jolty with a high kick on the back of MM. MM able to recuperate and avoid the drop kick off the ropes from Jolty. Jolty getting lined up by MM against the ropes. Tora trying to deal with Otto. Stell quickly trying to deal with an approaching DD, but DD quick on the drop, able to get Stell down, and now turning her attention to Phantasma. Jolty able to recuperate, getting MM into the corner. Lost possibly looking for the elimination, but DD not wanting the elimination to occur. Jolty pushed back, grabbed by Phantasma. Phantasma getting pushed back by Jolty's counter. Meanwhile, Otto and Tora going at it. Otto going for the elimination of Tora with a high boot. Tora goes over the ropes. Phantasma over the ropes by Otto. Otto able to get the elimination. Phantasma not even able to hold on. A clothesline sending Jolty reeling onto the mat and a leap attacking from Otto, getting DD down. Stell trying to recuperate on the ring. MM getting Otto down and knocked out. DD seemingly teaming up with MM here. Otto going for the getting punished by DD as Stell getting punished by MM. Jolty trying to recuperate here on the ropes. Now finally rising as the Queen, number 28, enters the ring. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. Otto at risk of elimination by DD over the ropes. MM possibly looking to assist, but no. Jolty grabbing her, getting her over the ropes, but with the elimination and the spear. MM is gone. With a kick, DD eliminating Otto. We are down to 4 contestants, but 2 more can come down the ramp and completely change this environment as we see it now. Good juke from Jolty there as DD fails to land a dropkick. Queen rising from her brief respite as Stell tries to recuperate in the corner. DD catching her just in time before she can recover. DD trying to get some extra damage on here, carrying her into the center of the ring. Such an amazing amount of power for a 7-foot frame. Ladies and gentlemen, number 29, Dusk. We are nearing the end here, but still so much more to see. Dusk immediately getting a welcome from DD, getting slammed onto the mat. Estelle tries to recuperate. Ooh! The standing moonsault landing against the knees of Queen as Jolty's attempt is reversed, but Queen a little bit thrown off, not able to make the full leap off the ropes. Perhaps a little bit of damage earlier in the match, paying the price here. And ladies and gentlemen, with number 30, Luna Day, stepping into the ring, we now see our Royal Rumble winner. All that's left is to who is that winner. DD trying to grab Stell, preventing her from going after Jolty, but Stell with a quick counter, pushing her back. A moonsault off the ropes onto Stell. Ooh! A spear eliminating DD. Stell raking up the numbers here tonight. Stell using the full weight and force of her body on Dusk, but Jolty now with a quick block able to stop the assault. Juking, getting around behind Stell. Stell continuing the assault and finally breaks through the defense. Jolty dropped onto the ropes as Luna goes against the Queen. Jolty given a little bit of respite to try and recover in the corner as Dusk is risked of elimination, and Stell adds one more notch to her count here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, win or lose, Stell certainly the MVP of this match. The Queen with a good juke and then followed up by a punch, sending Jolty to the mat. Ooh, it looks like Stell grasping her knee there. No one actually hit it, but it looks like the damage is finally starting to take its toll. With a leap, landing hard, the leg landing on Jolty, but Jolty standing back up, trying to rally the crowd behind her. Stell getting some good damage on the Queen as Jolty continues her assault on Luna Day. Stell simply flinging the Queen out of the way and now turning her attention to Jolty. Jolty pushed into the corner. Queen trying to recuperate in the corner as well. Luna seeing things at task by Stell, now turning and watching the Queen, making sure no one intervenes here. Jolt at risk of elimination and up and over. The final 3 remain. Leaping moonsault off the ropes. Luna landing on Queen. Luna getting hit by Stell. A moment's hesitation here. Stell holding on to Luna. Luna trying to escape, just using that titanic might. Finally able to break free. Queen seizing the opportunity here of like some little apparently spat there. Able to get a good blow on Stell. Queen now seeing her chance, trying to go for it. Luna breaking free of her grasp, able to reverse it and slam the Queen down on the mat. Stell rising high now, and Luna not wanting to risk it, going and trying to get Stell out of the way as Stell tries to recuperate in the corner. Queen over the ropes. Will Luna go for it? No, not quite landing the blow. Queen quickly recuperating, getting back inside the ring, but not quick enough. Luna able to quickly grasp the situation and get more damage. Stell now back up. Luna trying to seize on this opportunity now, trying to deal with Stell as Queen recovers in the corner. But will this distraction be too little too late? Stell once again knocked out, trying to recuperate in the corner. Queen now the target of Luna's ire, ripped from the corner. Luna drawing favor from the crowd. Queen over the ropes. The spear, sending Queen over and out. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know for sure, but we do know an Actec will win this Royal Rumble here tonight. Stell over the ropes. Will Luna go for the elimination? Yes! The Diamond Kid has done it.
Here is your winner, the Diamond Kid.
I just said that. A huge victory here tonight for Luna Day. Not quite the newest member of the UAW, but certainly one of the younger bloods inside the roster. Luna too strong. It's true. Whew, boy. That was a wild one. Her mom cleared the ring, half the ring for her. I mean, I lost count, honestly, but she easily got like 7 to 10 eliminations there. It was wild. Oh, man. I was thinking like, oh, yeah, I'm a little bit out of practice talking and announcing everything. So we'll do a Royal Rumble, and it'll be pretty easy. Because it's usually just like, this is happening, that's happening, this is happening, you know, and just blah, 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 blah. But, oh, man, that was just absolutely nuts. I can feel it in my throat a little bit. Like, it's fine. I've done it before, and it's just basically kind of warming up those muscles again. But, oh boy, that was a lot. It was fun, though. That was a good one. That was definitely one for the record books. Oh, that's neat. I forgot it did that. So, like, on the thing, it just shows, like, the winner standing there. And it was blank before. But, yeah. That will basically wrap everything up for the UAW here tonight. Just wanted to get a match in just for, so, one, I don't break the chain, as it were. And, you know, just have more UAW shows. I do apologize for the late start there. But, like, my stomach started kind of hurting a bit. I knew it was probably going to be a minute. I told a couple people there on Discord and everything, but I didn't make a Blue Sky post when I probably should have. But it is what it is. So, I guess it's up to you guys. Would you like to see more of this, or would you like to call it here? Or would you like me to play a bit more Night Rain and get a bit more streaming in here tonight? Just kind of bolster the time frame, as it were. Because I probably will play Night Rain. It's more just a, do you guys want to watch? Hey, Trix. This will be easy to do. Rising theme kicks in. Yeah, you missed. I don't know if you were here, Trix, and just kind of lurking, but that was an absolutely wild barn burner of a Royal Rumble. Started a little rough with the visual glitch, but oh boy. Depends on how Bork 2K is going to be. Fair. Yeah, definitely catch the VOD there. That was... I was having trouble keeping up with commentating everything. Because, like, I could dictate and kind of, like, say 2 or 3 things, and then, like, a 4th thing would happen. It's just like, oh my god, stop. Like, it was nuts. Alright, Mints. Well, thank you for hanging out. I'm glad to see you here. Happy Sunday. I hope your week goes well. Redesigning the belts using the new method. Also thinking of redoing the logo and touching up the arena now that the game works a little better. Nice. The congestion. Yeah, I know. The recent like rain and everything kind of threw me off for a bit. And then also, I've mentioned this before. UAW, because I'm talking more and everything, knocks it a lot more loose. This might be a little TMI, but all the crud and everything, it's definitely a little bleh. All right. Well, let's do Night Rain because that's a bit less intense on the throat. Who will you reign with? Ba, ba, ba. Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah. Definitely poke us with your ideas, Tricks. I mean, obviously you will, historically, but I still would like to converse. Did people want to, are you guys in a run? Did people want to hop on here? Revel's out. Yeah, I think doesn't he have like the game store stuff? Okay. Ah, you're good. Right, I'm hopping in Discord. That is not OBS. This is OBS. Mer.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay. Oh yeah, the badang.
Stream.
Well, it's good that it means you can actually hear it. OBS has been really dumb. It's good that it actually kind of worked. Okay. So I don't know what you guys have.
I mean, I'm done with Revenant's story, so whatever.
So I have Gaping Jaw, Equilibrious Beast, Dark Drift Knight, and Fissure in the Fog. I haven't even looked at Fissure in the Fog.
The Fog one I've heard is really hard.
Really? People are saying the Centaur was like one of the worst, but I don't know how true. Like, I mean, there was one run that he wasn't bad, and there was one that was just like, oh my god. He definitely feels like a little bit of like RNG. What do you mean? For like your mission inside the mission, or inside like the travel? Because like on the round table, you can just look and it'll say the exclamation point. Inside the world map, once you're on like a hunt, it'll be like a little red circle with like a banner on it, and you can just indicate that.
First part Duchess is down in the southwestern corner.
Yeah, it's usually like the same spot for everybody. Usually.
Yeah. Let's see.
Like every player.
Yeah.
Need to kill second boss. Any boss, second boss I need to beat.
I mean, if you need to get the thing, then you have to host. You have to invite us.
Yeah. It can work supposedly. I think it's only in single player though. Like when not single player, single.
I did in single player.
Well, no, but I'm saying like in order to have like better odds of it working, you either have to host or run solo, with like other pubs. Who are we fighting so I can make a build?
Build, please. I don't know where your mother is.
Gaping Jaw? Okay, poison.
Well, what? I'm probably just going to get this run and have to go.
Okay.
Ow, 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 ow.
I don't have like a good... Alright, we'll go with this. Alright, I'm ready. Oh, you're fighting Tricephalos?
I thought you were picking dog.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. I saw this thing talking about how the little bell can be really, really good.
Yeah.
And the Revenant with her summons and everything, and then you just keep bringing the bell and then sending out the little yellow orb.
Yeah.
Are they climbing on you or something?
Yeah, they keep trying to climb my leg.
Fun. Okay, so it's there. All right. So I vote we hit the immediate
that's
camp
where
here, go up to the church, grab the extra potion, and then we'll go and grab Manami's thing.
Yep.
Sitting in water, so many electronics. Well, I'm waterproof, so it's fine. Sure. To the potions. Also the grace. Oi! No throwing cup of water. Rude. Do I go in your house and throw cups of water? Mortis. Oh, it didn't work. I'm gonna have to look and see why that didn't work.
Oh.
The audio redeems. Oh, you jerk.
making tiny gun, that's fine. Out.
Meow. All right, let's check this real quick because I looked up where the solutions are because they're a pain in the butt otherwise. But if we can't get it like immediately, we'll just go. I don't have enough. Dang. Oh, there's a boss right up front. Okay, it's inside, so it's not there. It's... hit this up here. I don't know how to... yeah, there we go. How do I aim?
Where are we hitting?
This thing up here. Oh, there we go. Alright, climb up.
Jumping.
It's not what I wanted, but sure. This will be good for you. Night Comet, Storm Stomp. Here you go, Harley. Or actually, either one of you would be good for it right here. Alright, let's skip the hippo and run to Manami's thing because we got like a minute or two before it pops. Taking a wide berth on that thing. Alright. Then there should be like a yellow bush around here or something. Be sure to grab that. You have to grab the thing. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Ooh, perfect. That's annoying. Every time I've done it, it was always outside the ring. Whatever. Stupid game. In the butt.
To temple.
Yeah. You can climb up on the side here, and there's incantations, so you two might actually benefit from...
Yeah, I saw Rebel get up on top.
I can show you where. There's a couple ways up. Basically, this is scaffolding and you can climb up. Like, yeah, back there. Manami's found it. I have a key.
I'm trying not to die right now.
Oh, you're good. Where are you?
Okay. Here, where? No.
Back that way. See the the scaffoldy bits. Hey, Otto. How goes? I don't care about that. Nice, but meh. Alright, I'm gonna jump in the hole and see what's down here.
Oh, poison mist might be helpful.
Oh, yeah. Rejection. Flame sling. Rejection. Darkness. Rejection. Electrify armament. Guarding ability. Guard ups. No, nothing. Oh, happy birthday to your mom. That was a good one.
Pretty sure that one did not. Okay.
Whoop. It was like cheating.
Okay, you went down.
Oh yeah, into the hole. Hammer. Oh, it's a pickaxe. Not quite the same. Alright, poking the boss. Up. Mom was already on it. Ah, you butt. Suffer and fall. Yeah. Oh, here. Improved incantations 5% on that dagger, or that whatever the sword is, I don't know. Let's see, lightning, poison. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go try to fight the hippo. I don't know how hard you know how hard the hippo is? I vote we either do that or we just go straight for the poison camp. Alright, I think we got this. Yeah, we got this. Very nice. Runs up. Info. Alright. To the poison camp. Jangles. Lightning attack power, impaired physical damage negation. We don't. I mean, if you take it if you want it, but I'm not going to take it. Super hard, I recommend skip. Whoops. Okay, cool. We can come back for ice afterwards, I vote. I don't want to prioritize poison just so we have it knocked out of the way. For good or ill. Hello. Yeah, let's try that. I'm ignoring that for now. I'm just looking for the boss. You can find him after.
Up. Did you get it?
Yeah, it's dead.
I'm dead. Bye.
No, No.
Thank you. Yeah. Ah, this is the worst spot.
Yeah.
No, I want to go up, please. I think I just wanted to accept loss. So
We'll come back.
let's go.
Right there.
Uh,
Yes, I did. Yeah, gotta love it. There you are. Mr. Jangles. Ooh, yes please. Pretty sure you're resistant to poison, so this is super annoying. Oh, nice. Nice. All right. Back over here. Now. So let's try and make it back to the poison camp so you guys can get the weapon if you didn't get it and grab our souls, and then we'll go to the frost camp. Actually, no. Let's go to the crater, because we have that. Yeah, let's go to the crater.
Yeah, Rebel was showing that off, and I had not even been in it yet.
Yeah, it's good. Alright, hopefully you guys got your rooms and
I
things.
got mine.
Alright, let's go here. Let's go here, and then we'll go north. We do not want to go in the crater yet. We want to get to the, whatchamadoodle. The thing, but, we gotta take the jump pad. Let's go south, sorry. Or, no, let's just take the jump pad. Let's not even risk it. This is going to be tight, but we might be able to pull it off. At worst, I can teach you the route, and you guys can do it later if it comes back up. Alright, now we cut north. Do not fight the boss, because the boss here is usually a butt. I think he saw me. He saw me. Okay, so run to about here. I just marked, and then you drop off. And you come over here. And you drop down here, basically, one way or another. You good, Arlie? You need... I can't see where you are. Okay,
Well, I was so far behind because I got dropped in the pit.
gotcha.
Drop anywhere.
Get down to, like, where we are. Yeah. Ideally, kind of just land on, like, that little pillar. Yeah, good. Alright, let's go. Yeah. And then you run forward, and there's 3 dudes here, and the boss around the corner that will probably see us.
Big guy.
Yep, he found me. Alright, this might be rough. We need to, like, speed run this. No, I want that. Ah, shoot. Yes, that. Go. Turn right. And then go over here. Just run past these guys. Don't have time.
Oh, depending it got.
Boss on the left here. That opens this door. Run through here. Normally you kill these dudes because they're super easy, but we're not gonna.
I mean, don't.
I mean, you can if you want, but you're kind of we're cutting it close here, so. Oh wait, no, we have. Oh, we're actually good. We're at the first cut, not the second. Ha! I forgot. So we're actually okay. Oh man, that is such a huge load off my mind. Why can't I get up there?
No.
Thank you. Good grief, I could not jump. Oh my. It is worth trying to grab these items here too, because I one time got a legendary out of them. There we go. Even better. Oh, you explode, that's right. Yeah. Sounds good, Mint. And then we turn left. And this is usually where the hands are, because they're butts. You can just ignore them, usually. Sometimes they jump down. Definitely level here, because I forgot to. And we continue on. Just ignore these dudes, because they're just kind of a waste of time and never fun. Go to the fire, turn down, go here, see if there's anything here. Hello. Yeah, that's really good for you. Drop down here. Okay, so the altar is where the forge is going to be, and we can't access it until we beat the lizard. But if the timer comes and does it and everything, just run over there and grab it, and you pick one weapon to maximize to legendary status. And it's also 2 achievements.
Can't get anywhere near the thing.
I mean, that's how he operates, sadly. That's a lot of bolts. That is ridiculous.
I'm surprised, actually. No. Okay. Yep. Bring up on the back.
I don't have an angle, but there you are. I got it. You just keep fighting. And dead. Oh, here, improved spellcasting speed right here. time. And that's an achievement too. And we run over here and we touch the bird. And congrats! You guys now know roughly how to get through the magma dungeon.
Faster.
We're fine. We got plenty of time, actually. We could probably go kill the Den Mother over here for extra XP. And it'll go run over. Over this way. Free expo. Ooh, that's tempting. Yeah, that's way better. And now I have a fire poison bow.
It cometh.
Death approaches. I like to save this physical and fire damage buff for the boss itself. Just a little campfire dealing. Oh, I forgot to level up. I'm dumb. Yes, look that way. Not at me with your shield. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. Alright, come over here real quick. Gather around.
Oh god. Okay. I didn't do that. Okay. Help.
I got early. Maybe. Woo! Oh, you mad at me? You missed, buckaroo. Get wrecked, idiot. Oh man, that's super tempting. Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy sucks.
Go slow down.
Whee! Oh! We're already leaving, so you might want to grab it.
On the black bait.
Yeah, 13. I am... Oh my god. 207 runes shy of being able to buy a Starlight Shard for you. That is wildly disappointing. Oh, I guess I don't need this either. Alright.
Yay, level 12.
Whee! Whee!
Should probably get an upgrade for this.
Hello. Have you subscribed?
See if I can even manage to hit the thing.
At least you could follow if you're lurking.
That's alright else for me.
Pew, pew,
I can
pew.
at least do this. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, that's cool. This guy sucks.
Let's play somehow.
You can stop any minute now. Wouldn't mind. Phase 2. Now when he slams, he will randomly explode sometimes with lightning. Like that.
Try it out of the way. Sit still.
Sorry, I was just running for it. I didn't know it was close. Run away.
Oh no.
Come on, Arlie.
I've already got enough shit in my face.
He just likes you, that's all. Screw it. Yes. Whew.
Routine.
Good stuff.
All the things. So much crap on me.
Mm-hmm. Is the Sorcerer's Rise mechanism, is that the tower?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. FP max FP permanently increased after releasing the mechanism. Was your scythe good, Arlie?
I didn't really use it. Mostly just kept it for the buff. Shifting Earth, the first peak. Drink along first.
Cutscene.
Oh.
I see it now. Shrouded by haze, yet clear as day.
Ugh.
A sign of the root of all ill, of the thing
Three.
we must needs slay. The onset of night.
Dun dun dun.
The time has come. We now face the primordial Night Lord. It will be unlike any other battle, but I have faith.
Now the room's
The
spooky.
Nightfarers shall prevail.
Hooray! Yeah, that's why I've been saving up Merc. So I could get costumes. The Easter egg outfits that you get are like 7,500, I believe. So they're not nearly as bad, but... Is anything unlocked over here? Spirit Shelter Grill? Huh. Yeah, alright. Let's see what this does. New Pratlin Pates. I always want to call them Pete. Oh, and it's new. Ooh. Art activation spreads fire in the area. Oh, we got 5 minutes still. It's pretty good. A lot of these are pretty good. Very nice. Smooth. Okay, cool. I didn't unlock it. I don't want to do it right now, but
Yeah, I need to go. So
okay.
thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for the run. Maze, are you
Mhm.
around? Are you good to jam?
I'm gonna add this thing to the group passwords. Did you see that? Real put that down.
Sorry?
Rebel put down Hito TV as a group password.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna add that.
Smart.
Hello. Well, you'll have fun.
Yep. Good
You do.
run. So yeah, I have beaten the first 4, and that is it. So I have Equilibrious Beast, Dark Drift Knight, Fissure in the Fog, and Night Aspect to fight.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Dark Drift. So let me know if you would like to fight.
I would definitely like to fight. Yeah.
We have a team disbanded. Uh-oh. You done, Manami? Or did it just bork? Right now I think it's me, Manami, and Maze, but we'll see what Manami says here. Oh, so I can lead? Okay. Oh, because you got your thingy. Yeah. You can get in on the next one, Spark.
Yep.
Do you guys have a preference? Popping me knuckles. Okay. Is it one where you have to fight a dude, or is it just find the thing in the map? Go check the book. So if you run back to the quest book, like don't cancel it. Helps they go the right way. This way? Yeah. No. I'll learn my way around here at one point. But if you go here, underneath where it says like the players, it'll say like, go and do this thing. Beat up night-tainted foes. Alright, we'll keep an eye out, and if it's on your map, we'll just point it out, and we'll go there. Let's try the Equilibrious Beast. We need Madness. But I think he also uses Madness, so take that into consideration.
It's a mad fight, by the looks of it.
Waka waka. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. Back. Preset. Oh, wait. I want to save this one. Hey! How goes? Happy Sunday. Cheers to you as well. Alright, do I have any sort of madness things? I don't know. I think I have... Oops. Blah, blah, blah. Death Blight. Rot. Here we go. Red. Don't care about fire. It's tempting, but not super useful. Maybe. I'll stick with that. Maybe that. This will be madness. The yellow kind of eye circle thing. Also tempting. I think we're gonna go with, oh, where was it? That red stone. Is it here? Oh no, it wasn't what I thought it was. Oh no, where did I put it? Yeah, we'll just run with that. That'll be fine, I think. So bleed, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, we'll try to find the Madness camp as well, but yes. I saw it. Looks good. Very, like, kind of almost, not quite vaporwave, but very much that sort of... Oh, sick. We got the thing again. Let's go here. And then we'll whip around. Where is Madness? Do we have Madness? No such luck. Alright. We need to kill the camp first. Durr. Mm-hmm. Two improved crits. Improved chain attack finishes. That might be good for you. South. Oops. There we go. Jangle. Skill attack power? I don't use my skill that much, so one of you... Oh, wait. Unless it means the... Actually, it's still probably good for you, Minami. If it's the, clock. I don't know if it means, like, skill as in... like the weapon skill or the art. Either way. Okay, I don't really... Well, I use it on some. We'll just take it. It'll be fine. Level up real quick. Whoop. Huh. Let's go here. I'm just gonna skip them. Alright. Chest. Defeating enemies restores HP. That's good for you, Minami, just because you're going to be in the thick of it more. Down into the hole. Lightning spear. Ooh, nice. That's huge. That's for you, Mazed. That's down. Yeah. Level 4. Alright, let's go here. Nice. Yes, please. Improved crits, lightning grease. I'm just gonna steal that and whatever, move on. Actually, let's get this outer fringe fire one. Is there a market? Don't see one. Annoying. Improved damage negation at low HP. Sure, I'll take it. Let's see. Thank you. Meh. And they're okay, but not what I want. A bad day. Amazed. Improved charged incantation. That'll probably up the heals. Maybe? I don't know. For 100%. But... yeah, dang. I don't see a shop. That is so annoying. Alright, onwards to... oh, another charged incantation here. Amazed. Oh, sorry. I thought that was you. No, not that. That. I don't know if they stack. Onwards to blue. I'm gonna fall in the pit and take the jump pad here. This is fun. They feel faster even if they're not. Sure. Be sure to eat the boluses. Let's go here. In the hopes that there's a vendor. We wait for Tia's referee shirt. I can try and add it. I don't know. I think. Whoops. I think they wear the referee shirt. I don't know if you can make like a custom one. Oh, maybe we could mod one. That'd be fun. I have to look into that. Attack up when wielding two armaments on this weapon right here. If you're willing, be good. Sure could add an image on one, I think. Fair. Oh, this poor idiot stuck by his own minion. That's great. Physical attack negation. Yeah, actually. Mr. Merchant? Ah, you'd be right around here, wouldn't you? Dang. Oh well. Let's go here and try and get sorceries for Mazed. Right, onward and upward. Alright, we're gonna push and run through. It'll be tight, but we can just focus on the boss and Mazed. I want you to run through and try and just get to these sorcery things to, Yes! Oh, my thing was on cooldown. Just run through the thing to fight the boss. And then try to get the sorcery jangles. Yeah. There's a dude behind you, Maze, be careful. Can't get them quite yet. Perfect. Oh, not fire grease. Yeah. Give me back my dang bow. Alright, we gotta go. Jump pad there-ish. Ain't got time to bleed. Leveled, but stone key, nice, noted. I'm gonna touch this grace and then run over. Oh, and perfect. There's a jail right there. So right after we can do that. Boop. I'm gonna take the bridge. Little. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, so I vote we do the jail, and then there isn't a merchant here, so we'll go here, and then we'll do the volcano, and we'll just go from there. What are you doing? Madman. You're on the edge, or you're getting close to the edge, be careful. Edge is closing in, so look out, look out, look out. Yeah. Later, Arling. Sorry I missed the message. You're probably gone now, sadly. Not dealing with those ads. Poison rot. Ugh. huh? Alright. Very nice. Knife post. Huh. Guard counter? Oh, guard counters. Boo. I'll take that anyways. Yeah. None of them are helpful for what I want. You know what? Yeah. Give it a go. Whee! Excuse me. Yeah, go for it. Oh, yeah. On Manami. Nice. I feel like the ruins are stronger. Alright, running to that chapel and then into the fire. Look out for exploding pots. Random hole. Oh, hey. Hello. You have madness? And a bow? No, you do not. Sad day. Okay, nothing. Alright. Alright, down we go. Whee! Oh, okay, good. Please come back. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Ooh, legendary. Power of the Blood Lord. I have no idea what that does. Give it a go. Here we go. Whee! Oh, you hit my dog? Yeah. It hurt my sister's dog. Yeah. Improved sorcery's bow right here, if you want it. No, I'm good on that. Let's go. No, we're gonna go this. Legendary armaments. I like a purple though. Alright, leave that one to you. Whoa. Wow. Of all the luck. Where the heck am I? Is it this way? Oh wait, no. We kill these double doors. Yeah, through here. Okay, I know where I am. I think. And then I turn here, and then the route. Got it. Is that man floating? Oh no, he's just like on a weird route. Okay, that's fine. Where are my souls? Where are my souls? Oh, they're on this dude. There we go. All better. Thank you. Alright, moving forward. Improved incantations. That's for you, Maze. Maze, did you grab it? Okay, cool. Alright, running through. Ow. One time he jumps. Defeating enemies restores HP, I guess, if one of you wants it. We're kind of in the late game now, so it's not as good. It's a neat spear. None of us uses it. There's the lizard. Fog's coming. Get ready. We can make it if we take the bird. Just be very careful. Run. Thank you. We all out? We're all out. Okay, good. I have Rivers of Blood if you want it, Manami. Okay. I don't think we have time, unfortunately. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if we can beat her up. Ah, we don't. Come on, come this way. Come this way. Come on. Get out of the storm. Come on. Yeah, that's right. She 100% is going to get out of range. Save your mana, Maze. I'm just trying to... Wow! That is hilarious. We're out of range. She has to come further. She's gonna... I don't think she is. you. Yikes. Oh my god. I forgot how crazy Rivers of Blood goes. Hippopotamus, what the? Is that here? It is. Okay. We got 2 bosses now. Be careful. Alright, Knight's down. Do anything? No. Good, good. Coming to help. Ow. Very nice. That was wacky. Alright. I have never fought this dude, so this is going to be interesting. Starlight Grace over there, Maze. Nothing to do here, right? Yeah. Alright. I think we're good. I guess we'll just stick with this. Right. Oh, I did want to look this up. Hold on. Blood loss and acidity increases attack power. Okay, sick. So your Rivers of Blood is like perfect. As long as I'm kind of close to it too. So this guy can make a deal, but all of them are like terrible. It's like increased enhanced stamina, but if you jump, you lose HP, or you get more of this, but then like your HP is cut in half. I think it tells you what it does, though. I don't know.
Make your choice. Make your choice.
I refuse. Alright. I think we can hit him.
Wise.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. I was in the middle of drinking.
No time for CP.
Mm-hmm. Wait. The runes. We gotta break the runes. Oh, this guy's song is dope. Oh, I don't like this. Don't like this. Don't like this. Yes, let's not target the person right in front of me, game.
I think I deserve this.
Whew, boy. He is not the hardest boss. We just don't know his moveset, and his moveset is wacky. Oh, I forgot I had the bell. Oh, well. All right, what time is it? 8:30. All right, I might wrap it up here. Just because it is late. Like, we can keep playing, obviously, after, but... But let's go ahead and get the raid rolling here. Thank you all for coming out, hanging out for UAW, and as well as just hanging out for a little bit of Night Rain indulgence here. I know Otto made an announcement. Did he... Is he streaming, or... Okay, this is not streaming yet. Let's go and raid Remy. Hito and Vinny are a big fan of them. So they're playing more Night Rain, so we'll keep the Night Rain train going. That is a fun rhyme. But yes, thank you one and all for coming out. No major plans Tuesday, probably more Night Rain. Wednesday, planning to do the podcast with Trixie and Arlie. And I'll probably paint Tyranids because they're much simpler. And I can just crank a few of those out and make some progress just for a shorter painting stream before that. But we'll see how things are going there. I will get back to Sisters because I want to get through them, but because it'll likely be a shorter painting stream and then the podcast follow-up, I'd like to at least get some notable progress. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope the rest of your week goes well. We will get this raid rolling, and I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.